The glue lines on your pumpkins have dried and we are ready to add some watercolor paint. So that glue is really going to act like a trap so that your watercolors don't spread everywhere. So in the past, I've seen some strange things on these pumpkins, so I want to talk about making it look real. Pumpkins definitely have some orange color in them, right? We talked about that already. But they're not perfectly orange, so I would encourage you today to mix. If you want a lighter orange, try adding some yellow right on it when it is wet. So I'm kind of painting just this one area of this pumpkin first, and sometimes pumpkins even have a little bit of reddish color in them that will help make it darker. So red and orange will give you a nice reddish orange. So even in there, that color's not mixed perfect, but I kind of like it. I'm seeing some dark areas, some light areas, some yellow. I am ready to move on to the next section. So I'm not thinking about this in stripes. I'm thinking about this looking real. I've seen kids do like a brown stripe, a red stripe, a yellow stripe. Make it look real. Have fun mixing. So I would say yellow, red, orange are definitely going to be the three popular colors you're going to want to use on that pumpkin. But I have seen kids add a little brown in them. They might be dirty. They might be a little bit rotted looking. So I'm doing just the pumpkin area. I'm ready to move on to the stem or the leaves. I think the stem brown is going to be probably your first color of choice, but I would even think maybe even a little bit of green in there. I would be careful if you added black. It might work. It might get dark really fast. Up to you. The leaves, probably green, maybe a little bit of yellow. Kids think I'm strange sometimes and I do say blue. Maybe too blue, right? Use that paper towel. You can blot it off. You can add layers on top of there. So right now that's really wet. I'm going to let that dry. The ground area. Some of you did make grass. Some of you have more dirt. I still encourage you to do some mixing though. I'm going to try a little bit of black in there. It's looking good. I like that. I do have some grass right in there. Remember, the more water you have, like right here, the lighter the color is going to be. If I just go with paint, not adding any more water to my brush, it's definitely going to get darker. I have seen kids do some strange stuff as they're painting. They keep rubbing and rubbing and rubbing. At this point, I don't have enough paint on my brush. And if I keep rubbing my paper, it'll get all nubby looking, which means the paper is slowly tearing. So be careful of that. Make sure that your brush has a lot of water and has a lot of paint. The sky. You can have it daytime. Super dark, right? Whew. I'm going to add water right on top of that. Blend it in. Try to get some different values in the sky. I've seen kids do a gray sky mixed with some purple. I've seen purple and blue mixed. You can definitely think about a sunset, but you might get bored painting all of those orangish, yellow, red colors. So I think maybe like a blue sky or a gray sky is going to be the most successful for this project. And I'm trying to make that paint go right up to that glue line. So as you're painting, you are going to get tons of values. I start to see them already drying in this area. I see some lights, some darks, some purples. That's awesome. That's what we're going for. When your entire watercolor painting is painted, it's going in the drying rack.